What is up, my good poogies and weirdos? As you saw from the thumbnail, I'm going to be reviewing some terrible webtoons. Now, before I start this video, I just want you guys to know that I'm not hating on any of these writers because they could be new, they could just be following what's trendy, they could just be the artists, and it's just a very harsh constructive criticism. Not really, but I don't know. You guys decide. I don't really know the difference between just straight up criticism and constructive criticism. So if you think I'm being a little bit harsh, please let me know in the comments because my intent is not to hurt people's feelings. Without further ado, let's begin. So this first webtoon is called X Love Review, I believe, and I chose it because it's newer and the concept seemed very interesting, but I do know that some webtoons aren't the greatest, so I did want to see where it would go with this. So the story follows the main character. I think her name is Giju, but I'm just going to call her Edna because I can't really remember her name. She has a reputation for having crappy boyfriends, and the last straw is when her current boyfriend gets a bit and, quote-unquote, accidentally pushes her down the stairs. Yeah, no one's falling for that propaganda. When she wakes up in the hospital, she sees a review on him. It's like a 2-star review with notes from his ex-girlfriends, like what they didn't like about the relationship. It said something about like hitting people when you get angry is wild, something like that. I can't remember.
Like daddy chill.
And when she takes off the ring he gave her, the review is gone. And she's like, wait a minute, I need these reviews because I can't make good decisions and I'm just stupid. But
aren't we all?
She officially breaks up with him, blah, blah, blah. There's a popular guy in college for some reason, and I've never been in college, but I'm pretty dang sure that you can't get popular in college like you do in high school. And, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because, like, this dude's parents are famous or something. I don't know. But it's whatever. So this popular guy, his name was so long, I'm not even going to try to remember it. We're just going to call him Mafia Boss Alpha Wolf Bad Boy. His review, he's had like, I guess, a quadrillion girlfriends, and his review is half a star.
Get a grip, buddy boy.
Compared to a Nabil boyfriend who, like, hates people when they don't get their way. And he had half a star, and this boyfriend guy had 2 stars. So, Edna, she immediately realizes whatever everyone's saying about him is out the window. She's like, nope, not risking it, not even. Why does this guy have a 1/2-star review when everybody's saying such good things about him? No idea, but I'm leaving. Bye. But y'all, his reviews were hyped up for multiple episodes. Like, I was like, what? How bad can these reviews be? And y'all, one of the reviews was literally only good in Okay, back on topic. Special package arrives at her place, but it wasn't at her place. It arrived next door, but it was also not next door. So she comes to the conclusion that they probably brought it inside their house, and she was like, welp, gotta knock on the door. She knocks on the door, and you'll never guess who answered. Yup, you got it. It was Mafia Boss Alpha Wolf Bad Boy. Was that like what I called him? Whatever. Yeah, it was him. And he
Why is Bro shirtless?
refused to give back the package until they opened it. And oh boy, they found, she scrambles to grab it. And he's about to open it. And then she panics and and she's like, no! And then she lands
I
on
literally
top
can't
of him.
tell if they is on a floor or a bed.
Typical webtoon stuff, I guess. Like, I swear it happens in every webtoon. What's going on, guys? But the package opens, so shows the special stuff inside. And I don't think I'm actually allowed to say it on YouTube, but just know it's a type of clothing for
Girl, would you
women.
shut your crusty dusty mouth up and
Honestly,
put on some dang chapstick?
I don't even know why she ordered it. I did not enjoy reading that part. I was like, oh, girl, oh, come on, you can do better than this. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Okay, so anyways, she was humiliated, she leaves, blah, 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 yada, yada, second love interest. And his rating was a 5
Congratulations.
star. And I cannot remember this guy's name again. We're gonna call him Thumbhead. I don't know why, it just seems fitting. I mean, come on, guys. You can't deny that he kind of looks like a thumb.
Bro, shut your goofy booty up.
Anyways, his rating was 5 star, and she's like, dang, dude, I gotta take my shot. I mean, this is like one of my only chances ever to get like this good of a dude. And by the way, he only had one girlfriend before, but that doesn't matter because I've had none relationships. None.
Yeah, we can
I don't know
tell.
what I'm saying. Okay, anyways, she manages to get onto a double blind date, but then for some reason they separate, so now it's just like a single blind date, except she's literally met him before, and they go to a bookstore. Also, awesome. Like, okay, bookstore, yeah. Bookstores are great. Actually, I haven't been to a bookstore in years. Anyways, I'm getting so off topic again. Anyways, they get along, they go on a second date. Mafia boss, alpha wolf, bad boy gets jealous.
The face of jealousy.
This weird third
Oh,
love
Lala.
interest lady. I don't even know why she's there. She just is. Hold on, let me read my notes again. Her parents' restaurant gets destroyed. They join a contest thing to fix her parents' restaurant. Her computer gets destroyed. And that's about it. Yet, like, the end. Okay, there are a few things I don't like about this series. 1, why do people always find an excuse to have the main character and the love interest fall on top of each other?
I don't know if maybe
understand
they
it.
gonna have
It
a makeout
happens in,
session.
like, every romance webtoon ever, and it's just so unrealistic. It blows my mind that people find it so cute. It's so dumb to me. Maybe that's harsh, but I hate it. Like, it's such a weird, like, ick for me when people fall on top of each other, because that's just, like, it doesn't happen in real life. And sure, maybe it's happened a few times, like, you can argue that, but it's so uncommon. Like, come on, guys. I mean, there are more subtle ways to show,
Girl, we get
like,
it,
for them
but
to,
can we
like,
talk
quote
about
unquote,
your persona,
accidentally
like your
touch. But, like, falling on top of each other is just so unrealistic. Because that would mean both of them have to fall in the exact same direction to the exact same place, and one of them just happens to land on top of them. And nobody, even if that did happen in real life, they wouldn't sit there and stare at each other and be like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Like, they just get off and be like, oh, sorry, bro. Like be honest, that's what would happen. And maybe that's a little bit harsh, and I don't want it to be harsh. It's just so unreasonably unrealistic.
Let me lick your persona's
and
toes.
if you have a book like that, just try to think of a more technical way to put it, and probably don't have them like actually like laying on each other for like 10 minutes, because
hey y'all, it's
that's
the
just,
text to
I
speech.
mean, unless it's intentional, they're like, you know what, I'm too lazy
Yes,
to get up.
I have
Yeah,
a
me too.
mind of my
You just lay on
own.
the ground,
I
sure.
can't
Anyways,
believe
so there are more
you would
ways
think
of
Ronk would
people
make
being able
me
to touch
say
each other
icky stuff.
accidentally, or
Anyway,
like
she's
purposefully,
yapping
that
so
can show
much,
that they have
so
feelings
I
for each other,
speed
or show
her
that
up.
they're a potential
You
like
better
couple in
thank
the future of
me,
your
because she
book or
yaps
series or
too much,
whatever.
you.
For example,
Do you
you could
guys
have
want to
like
help me
the main
take
character
over the
grab
world?
the love interest by the forearm and drag them to like a secret base or their house or an ice cream shop or something.
Yes.
Is
Good.
that's just
All I
I
need
mean,
you
unless
to
it's
do
intentional, they're
is
like, you know
like
what,
and
I'm too lazy to get up.
subscribe.
Yeah, me too. You know, just lay on the ground.
And
Sure.
if you
Anyways,
made it
so
this
there are
far,
more
comment
ways
a bunch of
people
hate.
being able to touch each
So
other
she gives up
accidentally
YouTube
or, like,
forever.
purposefully, that
And
can show
I
that they
can
have
use her
feelings for each
channel
other, or
as
show that
my
they're a potential
own.
like couple in the future of your book or series or whatever. For example, you could have like the main character
Oh,
grab
my
the
name is
love interest by
Dimples.
the
I
forearm and
choose
drag
my
them to like a
own name
secret base or
because
their
I
house or an
have
ice
a
cream shop or
crush
something.
on Dimples from Mob
Is-
Psycho.
That's
What do you
just-
mean?
I mean,
You're
unless it's
weird
intentional,
for
they're like, you know
that?
what, I'm too lazy to get up. Yeah, me too.
I am
You know, just lay
truly
on the ground.
heartbroken that
Anyways,
you
So there are
could.
more
Fake
ways
Dimple
of
is
people being able to
just a
touch each other
ghost.
accidentally or like
Oh,
purposefully.
nitrogen
that can show that they have
monoxide.
feelings
I
for each
need
other,
to
or show that
fight
they're a
Clary
potential
the
like couple
Plotopus.
in the future of your book or
Gotta
series or
go
whatever.
buying losers.
For example, you could have like the main character grab the love interest by the forearm and drag them to like a secret base or their house or an ice cream shop or something. You can have them like each other. Like you can also have the love interest help the main character up from a just like a regular fall. Like there are much more realistic ways. Even like the dropping all your papers, love interest helps pick up papers and you accidentally touch hands. Even I prefer that, and it is a little like stereotypical, but it's always falling on top of each other. And for some reason, I just can't stand it unless it has like some real world stuff like thrown in there, so it's not just like super random. Like I read it like everywhere. Like it's just so like stereotypical at this point. Maybe that's why I hate it, because it's just so stereotypical. But yeah.
Ups forgot
Another
to
thing I
spoke her
don't
down.
like about
Haha.
this series is how quote unquote naive Edna is, because she's had so many crappy boyfriends. Like every crappy boyfriend that has been shown, which is almost none by the way, because she's apparently had more, has been just so like outlandishly stupid and gross. One dude was only with Edna because of her bodily qualities. I mean, I'm a naive person myself, but I can see with my eyeballs that people are dumb, and I'm naive because I want to see the good in people. But if people are clearly just wanting to get with you for bodily features, it's not like I would do that just because, oh, they might have a change in heart. I'm not the I can change him kind of girl, and it's just not really that realistic. You can have someone like give them a chance, but you can't just like be with them forever until there's like one just big red flag that you just can't ignore, like literally pushing you down the stairs, and then you decide to break up with them. What's going on? Okay, bro. Should have broken up with them earlier. Everyone was telling you to. Whew, I'm doing a lot of talking. But this just goes to show that the writer is looking for an excuse to get Edna and mafia boss Alpha Wolf Bad Boy together. And the second love interest does seem to be like there's a chance kind of thing, but it just seems so low since that's not usually how
Are
it
you
ends
guys
up
bored
going.
again?
And I hope that he's actually the first love interest, because literally at the beginning of the series, they were like standing right in front of her and stuff, like as a like end of season thing. I don't know. But holy moly, I hope Mafia Boss, Alpha Wolf, Bad Boy, and Edna don't end up together, because it's clear that that dude is like stalking you. Hold up. What is this, bro? That is like borderline stalking. I know it's public images, but there's such a thing as online stalking. What's going on?
I came in
That's
like
scary.
a wrecking ball. What do you mean my singing sounds like talking? You guys are so mean.
Subscribe.